if you're not developed as an individual, how do you want to lead others?
Okay.
How do you want to run your own business? How do you even want to run your own life? How do you want to be a wife or a husband? How do you want to be a parent?
Most times we start early, sometimes we start at the middle, and sometimes we start very late.
Self-development, every human being is made up of different areas, you understand? We have our mental aspects, the mind. We have our physical health, our appearance, that's looking at our bodies, and then we also have like the spiritual aspect. And then in our souls we have our characters, where we relate to people. Self-development is quite broad.
If you really esteem
That's
yourself,
serious.
if you really esteem yourself, you will invest in yourself.
yourself.
See what I was saying about Lagos Danfo drivers.
So that means a lack of self-development is not just a danger to oneself, it's also a danger to other people.
It is a danger to other people.
As a student, just focus on your academics. You see everything, financial literacy, personal hygiene, appearance, and other things. Don't learn about it. So
People tend to see some things in their life as trivial, but they are important.
Yes. We are excited to welcome you to another episode of the TEBEBA Podcast. Here, we explore big ideas, we ask meaningful questions, and we bring you conversations that spark positive change. Just in case you have not, ensure you subscribe to the TEBEBA TV YouTube channel and follow us across platforms. Today, I am your host, Sunshine, and with me are
Jojo. Hello.
Hi, Mercy.
Hi.
Hi, and our mama on the show,
Yeah.
Mommy J.
Hello.
Hi, we're excited to be here, and we're sure that you can't wait to hear what we have for you today. And we are definitely pleased to serve you that which we have cooked today. Now, who can guess? What are we talking about? You probably already know it. You can begin to think about it. It's everywhere in our faces. So let's discuss it today. Investing in self-development, is that the best investment you can make? Investing in self-development, personal development, is that the best investment that an individual can make? Now, that question is quite interesting, honestly, because when we say self-development, it's in different areas, and people have one or two reservations sometimes, especially because we're in this knowledge industry now, knowledge economy and all that. But what do we think about self-development itself?
Are you seeking a trusted media firm to help you cover your events like your birthday ceremony, wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, convocation, matriculation, just name it, anything ceremony, anything media, we are here for you. Like TEBEBA Media is here to capture and preserve exceptional memories. That is what we do exceptionally. And we are much more. We do music production, movie production, podcasting, live streaming, photography, just name it. Anything media, we are here for you. So what do you need to do? Visit us now at tebebamedia.com and you will be amazed you did so. I know your wedding is coming. Reach out to us now. Like now. Now go back to your video.
Well, I think self-development is the way to go if you really want to make it in life.
Okay.
Because if you're not developed as an individual, how do you want to lead others?
Okay.
How do you want to run your own business? How do you even want to run your own life? How do you want to be a wife or a husband? How do you want to be a parent?
Okay.
If you don't have some level of self-development, it's like you're on your own. You can't offer anything to yourself, neither can you offer anything to anybody else.
Wow.
So self-development is something that everybody must invest in. When you do that, you affect other lives positively.
Okay, can we say from what Mommy J have said, can we say that self-development starts from another, you've gone to school,
Okay.
and you've done that, you actually be educated in school,
Yes.
and develop, Then now, and talking about self development, does it now mean that it's you start from a particular age or you start from a particular time in life, or does it always have to come from while you were still at home with your parents? I just need some clarity in that. Yeah. What do you think?
Um, self development self development can come at any time. Yeah, it can come whether maybe you are 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, 20, 30, wherever. It just about when it dawned on you
And it
that
does
you
with you.
need
Mm.
that self development.
Okay.
Most people started um with self or developing themselves, when they realize that, oh, they actually needed this thing. There's this saying that, oh, we go to school and the only thing we went to school to learn is theory. Yeah. And it's now left for you as a person to now start discovering or making discoveries about how you can actually improve your life.
Okay.
And this is where, self development comes in. Most times we start early, sometimes we start at the middle, and sometimes we start very late. Yeah,
Wow.
depending on the stage you are in life. Yeah.
All right, all right. Well, I think I get what you are trying to the point you are trying to make. Right, you can actually start developing yourself anytime, but I will add to that.
Hold up. Are you seeking a trusted media firm to help you cover your events like your birthday ceremony, wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, convocation, matriculation, just name it, anything ceremony, anything media? We are here for you. Like TEBEBA Media is here to capture and preserve exceptional memories. That is what we do exceptionally. And we are much more. We do music production, movie production, podcasting, live streaming, photography, just name it. Anything media, we are here for you. So what do you need to do? Visit us now at tebebamedia.com and you will be amazed you did so. I know your wedding is coming. Reach out to us now. Like now. Now go back to your video.
Once you know your right from wrong, once the brain is not fully developed, at least you know the right thing to do at a particular time. I think at that point you should start developing yourself in other areas, even though your parents are still there telling you,
Guiding you, putting you
guiding
through.
you through morals in the home, but there are still ways that you interact with the other community, with
True.
the public, that if you do not develop yourself, you will actually bring shame to the family.
Wow.
Even though they have trained, they have done. Yoruba will say that you
You rebirth
educate,
yourself, you rebirth yourself, yes.
you rebet yourself. So I believe self development could just be in that form as well. I mean, rebetting yourself.
That's quite
Okay, so
interesting.
what can we say about people that don't know anything about self development?
So that was where I was even going next, because when we say self-development, personal
You mean
development.
some people don't even know anything about developing themselves?
Yeah, there are people like
Some
that.
people don't.
Like,
Some people do
Yes.
not know. So that's why
Yes.
I
People
think
do
it's
not
actually a
know.
good idea to break it down. So self-development, every human being is made up of different areas. You understand? We have our mental aspects, the mind. We have our physical health,
Yeah.
our appearance. That's looking at our bodies, and then we also have like the spiritual aspect. And then in our souls, we have our characters, where we relate to people. Self-development is quite broad, and I love what she said about how when you begin to realize that personal development is important, is actually when you start. Now, personal development is also in things like financial education, things like that. But beyond all of that, yes, there are people who don't know what self-development is about. Now,
Yeah.
my other question is this. It's not just that people don't know. Some people feel that things like, after you're finished from school, people will say things like, why do I need to read any book? Why do I need to pay any class? Why do I need to pay any coach or something? So what can we say about people who feel that when they invest money in their personal development to learn any particular thing, they feel like they are dashing money, they are giving money away to somebody? What do we say about that?
Those people don't esteem themselves.
Wait. Are you a busy professional, a lecturer, a banker, an architect, a caterer, a lawyer, a student, or even a pastor who has the desire to have a book but doesn't have the time to write? I understand. This is why TEBEBA Publisher is here for you. What do? We can ghostwrite for you, edit, proofread, publish, print your book, distribute it across different international sites like Amazon, TEBEBA Books, and we can even get it across to different physical bookstores here in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? Yes, I know you don't want to miss out on this. So what do you have to do? Just reach out to us by clicking the link displayed on your screen and become a best-selling author. Now you can go back to your video.
Wow. That's Ash.
That's how I see it.
That's deep.
They don't take themselves serious.
They are not
They are
serious.
not ambitious. They don't have goals in life. Their own is, I wake up today, go to work, go to school, come back, eat, sleep, interact with people around me. I go to tomorrow, I wake up, continue again. They are like a Lagos Danfo drivers. In the
But
sense
what
that
if they want to learn, but they want to learn for free? What of that?
no. How can you learn for free? It still boils down to you not esteeming yourself. If you really esteem
That's
yourself,
serious.
if you really esteem yourself, you will invest in yourself.
yourself,
See what I was saying about Lagos Danfo drivers. Once they jump into that Danfo, they do like this. They turn the
They are not
ignition
right
and it moves. They don't care whether the carburetor is working well.
Yeah.
They know that vehicle is not in good condition. They know. But they will still jump inside. As long as it has answered them, they will go and carry passengers and be going.
So
when it stops, wherever it stops,
is where they will also stop.
ahead,
So that
they will
means
stop.
a lack of self-development is not just a danger to oneself, it's also a danger to other people.
It is a danger to other people
It's a
because
danger to other
because
people.
that's your lack of self-development. Let's say you are the firstborn in your family. People look up to you, your younger ones, and you now decided the self-development kidney. Your younger ones are looking up to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, some of them might just decide that this my big sister, this my big brother is my role model. They will just be following.
Amazing.
Except if they have realized that me, I don't want to go the way this one is going. Something
If they have
like
a
that.
better picture for themselves.
If they have a better picture for themselves. So for anybody to think that it's a waste.
Wait, are you a busy professional, a lecturer, a banker, an architect, a caterer, a lawyer, a student, or even a pastor who has the desire to have a book but doesn't have the time to write? I understand. This is why TEBEBA Publisher is here for you. What do? We can ghostwrite for you, edit, proofread, publish, print your book, distribute it across different international sites like Amazon, TEBEBA Books, and we can even get it across to different physical bookstores here in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? Yes, I know you don't want to miss out on this. So what do you have to do? Just reach out to us by clicking the link displayed on your screen and become a best-selling author. Now you can go back to your video.
To invest in self-development. No.
And yes, I will add to that. If you do not develop yourself, you will become a danger to your community.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because how do you want to call yourself a leader? How will you lead a community? How will you lead your home? Even though such person will become a bad parent, you do not develop yourself.
A bad leader.
How will you train your children?
Ironically, it's those kind of people that want to be leaders.
That's
This is true. This
It's
is
those kind
true.
of people.
So true.
And you can't even let's look at even our
Society.
our society.
The people
You
with character defects.
you will keep wondering that what kind of leader is this one? You keep wondering that hey now wow. That's
the best we have?
Is this the best we have? It starts from all this kind of
Hold on. Do you know that TEBEBA is more than just a media and a publishing firm. Or you don't, now you do. Through our e-learning platform, you can take courses on leadership, relationship, digital skills, personal development, just name it. TEBEBA Academy is here to offer you amazing courses to transform your life. What do you need to do? Just visit tebebaacademy.com and you will be amazed you did. Now you can continue with your video.
Issues. Start from all these kind of issues.
That's where someone will just make wrong comments and just you have yet to develop yourself to an extent for you to get that adequate and efficient knowledge for you to be able to speak to that matter. But because you failed to
improve yourself, your mental
to
capacity,
develop yourself in all area, in all aspects, then you think that
I think another very important aspect of this conversation is that in our society these days, people tend to esteem one form of self-development higher than the other. And I think that's a trap.
Yes,
so,
it
because,
is.
for example, some people think, as a student, just focus on your academics. You see everything, financial literacy, personal hygiene, appearance, and other things. Don't learn about it. Some people say,
okay,
are
you saying that there are some parts of self-development that are greater than...
No, I am saying some
Some
people
people,
in our society
Okay.
see
like
some
that.
aspects of self-development as more important than the other. That's why you notice that some people might be succeeding in one aspect or in some aspects of their lives, but there will be other
Failing.
aspects that they are failing because they did not pay attention. They didn't see it as crucial. So that means every aspect of our lives as individuals, just as what you mentioned about being a good parent, a good leader, every aspect of our lives is very, very important and deserves attention. Every
Exactly.
aspect.
That means that self-development doesn't, you don't need to be selective about it. In the sense that you don't need to say, oh, I want to
Develop
focus.
this aspect of my
Okay.
life.
Only.
Yes,
Only.
say develop my financial aspects.
No.
However,
Are you an African author who is seeking a great platform to publish their book? Or are you in need of great African books to read? TEBEBA Books is here for you. Just head on to tebebabooks.com. Now you can go back to your video.
you have anger issues. You're not paying attention to it.
So that's okay.
However, you have this issue of being late to work. You're not paying attention to
Hey,
it.
this matter. I think we should talk about punctuality another day.
People tend to see some things in their life as trivial, but they are important.
Yes, that's true.
They are as important as your financial goals. They are as important as your career goals. They are as important as even, down to your marital goals. Even in marital relationship, most people tend to see things normal, like how you treat your spouse. Na so I be, na so, na so she take know me. All those kind of things. It doesn't. Are you like, hello?
Na so she meet me, na so I be.
Yeah.
Me, I no fit change for woman, no. I no fit change for man, no.
All those kind of things.
So
Wow.
it's a dicey situation, and the earlier you understand that investing in yourself is the best investment you can make, the better for you. Your life will be better
Yeah.
for yourself, and you even
Absolutely.
attract the right opportunities and the right people to yourself.
Wow. We really want to read your comments. What aspects of self-development were you neglecting that you have now started paying attention to? What aspects of self-development do you now realize you need to start paying attention to? What does self-development even mean to you? Let us read your comments. We believe you've enjoyed this conversation and you will join us in our next episode. Don't forget to follow us on every social media platform and to subscribe to our YouTube channel, TEBEBA TV. Till we see you again, we're saying
Bye.
Talk, talk, me.